Hi there, my name is John and I'd like to welcome you to this event. And as we kick off our round, we've got a par 4 right in front of us. Let's start by piping this up the middle and then we'll see what happens from there. Okay, you're in it now. Let's have a good round and keep our composure. And this one's about 140 yards or so to the pin. That's safe. And 22 feet from the cup. This putt's moving to the left up the hill. Oh, almost. Setting up here with a 4-foot putt. And hopefully the birdies are out there. We're starting things off at even par. And we are working with the tailwind on this hole. Great work there. That's a great approach. Okay, now this from 11 feet. This putt's breaking just a smidge to the left. And that's going to drop on in there. Nicely done. And after that one, you're sitting at 11 under. Okay, I've got a good feeling about this. Par 3, third hole. Let's go. You'll be all right there. And from 25 feet out. The downhill putt here goes to the right as well, I think. Well, this one's on a line. Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done. And after 12 under par. And we have a par 5, fourth hole on this one. You made good contact with that one. And just sheer terror coming off the club face there. Powerful drive. And from here, we're looking at about 195 yards or so to the pin. Oh, the chip just slides by. This was a good hole. Nice tap in for birdie. 13 under at the moment. Okay, tailwind blowing with us on this one. Yes, that's a good swing. And we're about 135 to the pin. Nice approach. Wow, and this to go to 14 under par. Looking forward to see what happens. I think this starts off straight enough, then it'll go right. That is fine work. All right, the par 4 6th hole is next. Oh, we're in a spicy mood today, aren't we? Okay, second shot on the 6th. Coming through with the chip. Okay, here's your putt for birdie. Well done out there. That's your 5th birdie on the day. And after that hole, it looks like 15 under is where you sit. It's blowing out there. We got a headwind on this hole. All right, we might be able to chase this one out. That fairway has a down slope up at the landing area. Well, you caught a good bounce on the down slope. Let's see if this chases out. Okay, this shot's about 145 from the pin. Come on, bounce to the right. Okay, on the green safely. Here's a 17-foot putt. This one's leaning tiny little bit to the left. This one's on a good line. And down it goes for the birdie. Well done. And after that one, 16 under par. And the 8th hole laid out right in front of us here. Let's see what we can do. Well, you put a nice swing onto that one. That is a thing of beauty. All right, staring down a birdie putt here. And that drops in for birdie number 7 today. 7 under par after that hole. All right, 9th hole, par 5 coming up. Oh my goodness, that is a display of power. And from here, it's about 250 yards out. And there's some fantastic golf putting for eagle. All right, here's a 23-footer. This putt looks like it's going uphill to the right. Ooh, flying by the hole. This putt is for birdie. Just killing it out there. That's your 8th birdie of the day. Well done. And after that one, you're sitting at 8 under. Okay, we're starting the back 9 of this course with a par 4. This one's about 110 yards from the pin. And the green tends to slope away from us where we want to land it, so be careful of the approach. And chalk up another green in regulation. And this putt's around 7 feet. All right, 9 under is your score. Let's see what we can do here on the 11th. Oh my, safe to say you got all of that one. Okay, second shot on the 11th. Nice, down and had the right club there for the birdie. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. So far, so good. Amazing. And you are currently 10 under par. We head to the 12th hole now. We got a par 3. Nice swing. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. This one's around 15 feet away. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. Well, the putt appears to be on line. Nice job. That's in for birdie. And we got a left to right cross breeze on this hole. Beauty of a swing there. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. This one's just under 20 feet. Breaking pretty hard to the left. Looking good so far. It's still on track. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. And the par 4, 14th hole is next. This is very, very sandy. Let's get out of here. Oh, out of the bunker. Beautifully executed. Next. Okay, coming up is the par 4 15th hole. And this one's from around 75 yards out. That's going to work just fine on the approach. All right, let's pop this in. Birdie putt. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. So good. That was a fantastic shot. And clocking in at 15 under par at the moment. Okay, I have a good tee shot here now on the 16th. Looks like you got a favorable bounce on the downslope. This could run. And here's our second shot on the 16th. Godspeed, my friend. Very long putt ahead. This one's breaking pretty hard to the right. "15 feet to the cup from here. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. Oh, no. Here we go. Par putt. Let's do it. A little awkward on this one. 3 putting for par, but par's A-okay. Okay, the hole is 17. The par is 3. Let's have a good tee shot. Well, that'll play pin high for us. And now this putt from 6 feet. And after that hole, you sit at 16 under par. And now, number 18. This one's a par 4. And the fairway does tilt away from us. A bit of a downslope up at the landing area. There we go. Great contact. Got a good bounce on that one. This has got to chase out. All right, this one's about 125 yards out. And the green kind of slopes up around the pin. We don't want to leave this short. Got to make sure we get it there. Okay, we're on the green. Okay, best of luck with this one. 16-footer. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Ooh, careful there. You come in there like Seabiscuit. 5 feet to the cup from here. And with that, our time here is done.